Oh my gosh. So, are you gonna see the Minecraft movie?
I might.
Really?
I might. You've explained that it's so bad. It's
I mean,
entertaining to watch.
okay. So, fuck, I'm just gonna pull out the notes app. Alright, so first on the Minecraft movie notes I took notes like it was goddamn math class. Like I was studying that arithmetic. Alright, so there was a lot of people in the theater. A lot. Like, I was walking to my car, or from my car into the theater. I already saw like 4 kids with Minecraft shirts coming out the movie from the previous showing. Like, they already got serenaded with the sweet voice of Jack Black coming out the theater. And so I was going in, I was like, alright, there's gonna be a lot of people in this theater, because there's a lot of kids already. Dude, no, when I got there, that whole parking lot was packed. And it was a Thursday.
What other movies are out, though?
Nothing.
Like Minecraft is the only big
Nothing
release.
with as much hype as the Minecraft movie right now.
That's true.
Because Superman is all the way out in the
But
summer.
I think you found the first full Minecraft theater.
No, I saw a video on fucking... Oh, I'll sneeze. Bitch!
We're not taking that out.
Yeah.
We're leaving that in.
We're not taking that. Okay, but I saw a reel right the day before I went to go see it about the guy was recording everyone like clapping when Jack Black said chicken jockey. And I think everyone saw that video and just followed along with it in my theater. Because they did the exact same thing. And it was too many people to be one group. It was like the whole goddamn theater.
They knew what was up. They knew what was coming.
They knew what was up. So, I'm walking the theater. I come in the actual theater, and I look up, and I'm like, damn, this shit's packed. I remember when I was picking these seats, there was only a couple picked. I thought it was gonna be like me and 10 people. Nah, it was being like 50 other dudes.
50 other dudes.
50 dudes and like 2 families. And just the start of the movie, the backstory, like setting up the whole plot, was so fat. It was so rushed. Okay, the story of the movie was in the backseat. They did not care about the story.
They just threw you in.
Yeah, no, they just threw me in. There was no... It was legit the first 5 minutes. No, not 5 minutes, like less than that. Jack Black was just like saying everything like, as a child, I yearn for the mines. And he's saying it... You know how Jack Black says stuff. He's like...
It's like he's
he talks...
narrating.
Huh?
He talks like he's like explaining something.
Not more than that. He talks like he's in an epic movie. And then I went back to the mines! Like that. He would talk like that the entire movie. There was no rest.
It wasn't just in the trailer of him.
No.
Really.
The way he talked in the trailer was the entire movie. There's no part of this movie that's deep at all. This is like all surface, like, this isn't even surface level shit. This is all just like in the sky.
It's just the most base level ride. It's a kid's movie. 100%.
But, okay, I understand that argument, but you can't have that argument when you have stuff like Toy Story and Shrek that exists. Like, all those, like, really good movies. Alright, and then, okay. So, the backstory is really rushed. All the characters are, like, introduced in, like, 5 minutes. Jason Momoa's character was kind of funny.
The one clip I saw of him in the trailer where the creeper blows him up, I found that funny.
Okay, there was actually funny moments in the movie. Actually, you know what? To sum it all up, it was just one giant shitpost. That movie was just one giant shitpost. That's how I can perfectly explain it. Oh, also, it just felt like a giant commercial. Like, full length. And that's one thing I'll say about the animation was really good. The animation was really good.
Yeah, I've heard the animation is good.
But it's just the fact that they put live action people in the animation, it just looks real whack.
Does it look like they're standing behind a green screen the whole time?
It does.
Yeah.
Like, they could have done a lot better with the lighting.
They could have meshed it, yeah.
No matter how they introduced them into the movie, like, in the scenes, it just wouldn't look good because they're live action. I think they should just made the whole movie animated in that style. Like, I'd buy that shit as a texture pack, as a shader pack. I bet you someone's already making a texture pack with all the movie props. Alright, so you know the moment that you've seen in the trailers where he says, like, Flint and Steel?
Yeah.
And everyone's been memeing on it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, right when you said that movie, everyone in the theater went like, Flint and Steel! All at the same time. Like, they're all like mindless drones just watching them move.
They're all NPCs. They weren't real people.
I went in a movie theater full of brain rot. I feel like the pacing of the entire movie was like 1,000,000 miles per hour. It was like designed for TikTok kids' attention span. Because the whole time, it felt like my neurons did not have a break. They kept firing. Yeah, and then the Technoblade reference, that was pretty cool. They referenced it for like a good like 5 seconds. It was like a passing reference.
The pig walks past or whatever.
Yeah. But it was like, no, and I remember everyone clapped for that. I remember everyone clapped like,
yeah. 100%.
I was like, okay, I agree with clapping for that. So yeah, Jason Momoa, he was my favorite character in the movie because honestly, I just felt like Jack Black's performance was really forced.
Like over exaggerated.
Yeah, just like really like it didn't have to be at 100% the whole time. I feel like Jason Momoa's character in the movie had a lot more variation in like the mood he was in. You know, Jack Black 100% of the time was like,
so like you're saying
more
his
interesting.
range for his character.
Yes, he had more range for the character in the movie. And then the other characters, like, you know, there's the black lady and then there's the two kids.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not really memorable at all. They're not memorable at all.
Okay.
Really, only Jack Black and Jason Momoa. Their
Can you even name the characters?
Steve, Garbage Man.
Garbage Man. What a great
There's
name.
a
That's
backstory.
fantastic.
There's a backstory. Okay, he used to be like a pro gamer in the 80s, and that was his nickname. Yeah. And now he owns a failing video game store in a small town. Damn, I forgot the other one's name. That's how unmemorable the other characters are. But it really feels like Momoa and Jack Black put like their soul into the movie as much as they could for trying to make up for the terrible writing. Honestly, the story is just really like bland and shallow. It's pretty much, you know,
like you said, it's just a large advertisement for Minecraft.
Save the overworld.
Oh, that's
pretty much the plot.
That's the plot.
That's pretty much the plot. Save the overworld from the Piglin invasion.
I was expecting the main villain to be the pillagers.
No. Dude, oh my, you just made me remember. So, the Piglin army in the Nether getting ready, right? There's like, the head queen of the Piglins is like the sorceress. I forgot her name. You see how I forgot her name. But, she has this general. Guess his name. Guess what his name is.
Mr. Pig.
Worse. His name is General Chungus. I'm not joking.
Chungus
His name is General Chungus.
That's hilarious. That is, wow. Their writing sounds top tier.
Dude, I'm telling you, this
sounds like the greatest movie
whole
ever.
movie was just a singular shitpost. Just a giant hour-and-a-half long shitpost.
From what you're telling me, it just sounds like a half-baked advertisement for people to go play the game.
I mean, it was really like, oh wow, I saw this thing on the big screen, kind of thing. It's like, ooh, I saw a creeper in a movie.
Is that what it was? It was just, ooh,
Pretty much. Okay, the humor of it. You ever watched Napoleon Dynamite?
No, never seen it.
You ever watched Nacho Libre?
I have, yes.
Okay, so it's the same director of those movies.
Oh man.
So it's that kind of humor.
Black is the main character.
Yeah, it's that kind of humor, but like dialed up, like to 10. Just imagine a whole movie like split up into reels, like only the reels that would really keep you engaged.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the whole movie was. It just felt like I was constantly scrolling through like a 10-part reel of a movie.
They're just dopamine maxing.
Yes, they were dopamine maxing my ass.
Wow. Was there an upside down sheep?
No.
No. That'd have been a funny. Just having.
Actually,
this is Jeb and he's upside down.
I'd say the most horrific part of the movie was the first night in the overworld. You know, you got the zombies and shit coming out, and there's a scene of them just like tearing into a sheep, like in the background. Like they're just like viciously mauling this sheep.
They're mauling a sheep.
Like I'm like, damn, I don't know if that should be a kids movie. Because they were just like, the sheep was like screaming and like it looked scared. It's like, damn, they really put that? Okay, whatever. Also, the whole time, like watching the movie, you just never knew what was gonna come next. It was happening so fast. There was no time for you to like process.
There was no like continuous.
There's no like
advancing.
There's like
this is happening.
It doesn't drop like a significant scene and then give you a break. Like it's all just on to the next one. On to the next one. Oh yeah, and then there was the clapping.
The clapping.
Yeah. They clapped on 3 different occasions. I think everyone. I'm telling you. I think everyone in the world was just on the same page with clapping. The loudest cheering I've ever heard in my life erupted in the theater when Jack Black said, "Chicken jockey." They clapped at, the fucking scene where all the characters, like, put their hands in the middle, and Jack Black's, we're gonna mine, we're gonna craft. We're gonna Minecraft! And then we're like, does the fucking team huddle. The whole theater, like, went absolute cinema mode. They just like started yelling their head out. I thought I was in a theater full of fucking monkeys.
I want to know what I'm missing out on for people to have enjoyed
this
experience.
Don't know.
Like, what are we missing out on?
I don't know.
That people are shouting and cheering for the Minecraft movie.
I think everyone knows it's stupid as fuck, and they just like.
You think they were just embracing how terrible it was?
Yeah, I think they were. I felt like I was like in a sea of monkeys, and I was about to get mauled to death because I wasn't clapping.
They were staring at you for not clapping. They're like,
Not only were they clapping, they were standing up. They
were getting out of their seats.
Yes,
to applaud the movie.
They were giving me a standing ovation, and we're gonna mine. We're gonna craft. We're gonna Minecraft.
Y'all can't see me, but I'm facepalming right now. And I want to know what I'm missing out on that I wasn't
I'd say
enjoy brain rot.
It's worth the movie for just the absurd experience you're gonna get. You will never experience what I did until you go there. If it wasn't for the people in the theater, I would not have had a good time. I really wouldn't have. I would have been stuck watching the most absurd movie I've ever seen in my life and like just be dumbfounded. Final thoughts. Should you go see it? Yeah, I think you should. It's not a good movie, but it's such an enjoyably bad experience that it's worth the money, at least for standard, because I bought like the $12 ticket.
Yeah. So you would say
$15 after tax.
It's so terrible that it was enjoyable.
Yes. So if you want your dopamine fried, if you want to see something you've never seen before, that's not a good thing, I'm saying. That's not a good thing I'm saying.
Good.
But you should go see it.